Alright guys, go here. Working on Jeep Cherokee Trackhawk. As you guys can see, I'm using some of this old cheap Dollar Tree sandpaper. I never believed it made that much of a difference with the sandpaper, you know. As long as you sand it down and get it right, you know. Never thought it made that much of a difference. Yeah. Let's get them. Just kind of wipe it down a little bit. Sand that bad boy. Check this out. Just sanding it off gonna make it look better. Just sand this thing down right there. That's right. Y'all think that cheap Dollar Tree sandpaper won't work? It do work, man. I never thought it made that much of a difference when it comes to the sandpaper. You know, the most important part is sanding. Yeah, any kind of sandpaper work as long as you sand it. Let's sand it off, shit. Ain't no certain sandpaper, you know. Yeah, man. That's why I never thought it was that much of a difference. But I tell you guys that dent needs addressing here on this hood. This dent needs addressing here on this hood right here. And that needs addressing. It's gonna show back up when you paint it. If y'all ain't familiar with body work, try to get as many of the dents out as you can. But like I said, the dent's gonna show back up when the paint hit it. You know, you might not see it while it's dull, but as soon as that glossy paint hit it, oh, you rest assured you're gonna see that dent again. You're gonna see it again when that paint hit it. You're gonna say, man, I wish I had fixed that dent. Oh yeah, you're gonna wish you had fixed it. You need some body filler here. I may have to get that. I may just let it ride. What's up, buddy? My cousin there. I may have to let it ride. But all that dent must be addressed. I ain't gonna try to get it perfect on this hood. I just try to get it so the paint will stick to it or whatnot. I ain't gonna move all that peel and clear coat off. I'm gonna try to make it look better. Some old cheap paint, you know. It look better. It's by sanding the darn thing. Look at there. It's already looking better, to be honest. Good morning, man. Good evening here. I'm sand this thing down a little bit, man. Hey, the honest truth, that's about good enough for sanding. It's just trying to make it look better, you know. I ain't gonna stand there and sand it all night, you know. Now, I'm going to do a little test spot here to see, being that it might rain, I'll kind of wipe that away right there. That's pretty much going down to the middle right here. See there? Definitely need to get a little paint on that. But I ain't gonna try to make this thing perfect though. No, I'm just trying to make it a little better. You know, if I were trying to make it perfect, I'd be using car paint. You can't get it perfect too much using spray paint, you know, because spray paint really ain't as thick as the car paint stuff. And I'm using cheap Dollar Tree sandpaper. Like I told you guys, I don't really think it make that much of a difference when it comes to sandpaper. The hood's been up in here. It's a good idea to actually change that hood. I could put body filler here. Smooth it off across here. Body filler across here. But it's getting into a little bit more money. Depends on how it look when you paint it. If it don't look right when I paint it, I just roughing it back up and fill it in with body filler there. It could be done after I paint it too. So what I'm gonna do, I ain't gonna do a lot of sanding here because it's already down to the metal basically. If you just look here, I don't need much more sanding, to be honest. I mean, the paint is already gone, you know. That's the problem now. Daggone paint already gone. So pretty much, it's basically almost ready to spray. Just want to sand it and clean it. Make sure the paint sticks to it, you know. That's about it. But yeah, man, I got some cheap paint I'm gonna try on them. And see how that does. I may sand this down. I don't like this after I finish the hood. I try to paint it from the pinstripe on down like this. Paint it on down from the pinstripe like that. So that's how I'm gonna do it. Like I said, I don't think it's that big of a deal about the paint so much. It's how you put it up there, you know. Ain't no big of a deal about the paint, really. If you put it up there, jacked up, then you know it's gonna look jacked up. Okay, guys, I'm gonna actually hit it with a can. Yeah, possibly with chip, but it's up here pretty good. It's down to the metal too, right up in here. Yeah, it's pretty smooth though. I tell you what, I'm just trying to make it look better. I ain't putting too much time in it, especially using spray paint. Now there'll be some difference if I were using car paint, you know. But I'm just using spray paint, so I don't need to put a whole lot of time into it, you know. And you could strip the whole hood down. So guys, I'm gonna walk over here, grab my paint quick. Let's just test a little area to see, just to see how good that paint actually gonna look. Show you guys. I picked up some old cheap paint. It don't matter. I don't think it really matters that much about the paint. To be honest, how you prep it mainly. You can use Walmart paint. Pretty much any kind of paint, as long as you prep it good. How my ride look here, man? I cleaned that bad boy up. Check it out. Stop playing with him. Okay, looking for some paint I picked up. Some old cheap paint I picked up. Try to see what the deal is on it. Right here. I don't know if you guys have seen it before or what. It's like a cheap paint. Picked it up. Let's see what it does. Alright. Let's see what this bad boy does. It's some old called Steel Dog Quick Dry paint. Y'all know I used to paint cars with real paint, but I had this lady was giving me paint free though under the table, like back in the day. I won't buy it. Looks better just by sanding it off. I wish it was flat black. I might not. I think this is gloss black. Let's try a little spot, y'all. Got some pretty good sprays on this called Bulldog. Steel Dog, something. It's cheap, $1.99. I said, what the heck? Let's try it out. Shake it up a little bit. Let's see what it's gonna look like. Never used no paint like this. Let's see. Spray pattern is pretty wide. Oh yeah, I like the pattern the way it comes out here. I just want to hit it, make it look better, you know. I don't even care if it's shine or not. I rather for it to look kind of satin. I want to get some kind of paint on it, get that rust off there, see. You'll get some trash out and everything out here. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I ain't trying to get it perfect or nothing. But, you know, it's best to paint them in a booth, you know. It looks pretty good. This paint is strong as heck. I tell you that, man. It stinks. I'm just trying to get something up there that's trying it out to see what it look like. And already it look better to me. It looks better than this right here, you know. It looks better than that already. Check that out. It's kind of flat like, which that's what I wanted. I don't really want it to shine a whole lot. Kind of like a satin look to it. That looks pretty alright. Come back and wet sand it. I'm basically just trying to see how it looks now. Not bad. This paint stinks though. Good spray pattern, I tell you. They got some good sprays on these paints. Look at that. Called Steel Dog. Inside of a booth, you know, you really can get this thing right. I need to get it back down my shop area and paint it. Really, I'm just gonna paint this one side. I'm just testing it, really, playing around with it. That's all I'm gonna do is put a coat on it like it's gonna rain. But yeah, it doesn't look bad. It looked better than what it looked at first. Let's get right up on it. Now I can make it look like it comes from the factory now. But like I said, I used to paint cars for a living. But you just got to buy something other than spray paint, you feel me? Get right close and just wet it like that. I can make it look factory in there. Look at there. Let's keep wetting it up though, see that? Look at how it look close up. You gotta learn how to wet it. I got the feel for it, see? Let's keep wetting it up there, but it take a lot of paint, see that? See that? Just gotta keep wetting it, but it take a lot of paint though when you do that. Yeah, that rain, man, that's why I'm at to knock off. I'm wetting it up there too much, and if it rains, man, it'll ruin it. I need to have it, I need to get the truck somewhere. I'm gonna move the truck first before I continue to keep painting this. But it looks better. I mean, coming out of the can, man, that's by looking at that front part right there. That looks good, man. I mean, just coming out of the can. Oh, no, I got the feel for it. I know by how much to put. See here? I'm pretty used to paint. And with a spray can, it's hard to get a run because it's coming out so fine, you know. It's kind of hard to get a run. The hardest part about this is I got to gas it up and get it, and I got to clear out some space in the back and try to get it inside my shop out there. So I'm gonna let that dry. Y'all ever seen this paint? Y'all stay tuned for my next live. I'm out.